Hello and welcome back to Stronghold. It's been a while since I did this.
Cite your
Now,
granary, sire.
I played this, I want to
Instructions!
say 2 times after the fact you guys saw me last. And that is because those were times when I attempted to record, but my throat would not allow me. As I'm sure you remember, I was, well, sick. And the coughing was just too much and too prominent to allow in the video, so I stopped doing them for a week for me to recover. But now here we are again, and I'm pretty dang sure I know how to combat this level this time. Whether that actually turns out to be the case remains to be seen. I can't quite remember, but I think I almost completed the level before, but there was like multiple, and by multiple I mean like 7 or 8 times where I had a very scratchy throat that caused me to cough. So those videos got scrapped. So as much as I like to show my complete and utter incompetence and failures for people to laugh at, sadly that cannot happen, because I don't even have them anymore. But I'm being much more patient in building things now. As you can see, I have 3 Boyers, which when I click on one, Boyers, Fletcher's Workshops, is it the same thing? Maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. I have 3 of them now, directly at the start, instead of 1 and gradually making more as time went on. And I also only have my wheat farm at the start, because later I will be building the mill once he starts producing wheat, and later on the bakery once the mill starts actually producing flour. Now, why isn't this going up?
The people love you, my lord.
This is just taking a while. Now, there a hell of a lot of guys came here. Much more than I think I could possibly make. But you gotta remember that the top difference we have is height and defenses, which makes a gigantic difference in this game. Like, a single archer can hold a space from, if it's from a tower, against like 3 archers. So times that up by like 20, and then you can see a much smaller force holding a castle. And this guy...
No taxes? Oh, that makes a nice game.
I don't think he actually has any wood.
No wood, my lord.
Used all of the wood on making things. He's just planting the wheat, so it's still going. Henny the chicken. Very, very creative. Almost as creative as Clucky. In a flat. I always like the little... like when developers put little bits and pieces in their games that were humorous. It, you know, adds a nice flair, and it just shows that they actually spent a lot of time on their thing. Now, granted, if they don't... if the game's bad and it has that, it shows they spent too much time on that, but... yeah, I'd best make this because he's starting to cut those down. And at least one bakery to accommodate that, because...
Not enough workers available to run this building.
Well, looks like I have just enough wood to build the hovel and leave none for the Fletchers. Which I apologize, Fletchers. But hopefully these guys will get enough wood. Crap, they don't even have any wood in their huts yet, so it might actually be a while. It's not a great start. And I actually need the wood for the armory, which I completely phased over. That's great. I'm watching him chop the tree. You know, the tree only falls into the river. no biggie. But more just watching things happen right now. Nothing really all that entertaining going on in the game.
We await
And
orders.
I'm not sure how I could possibly make it
Yes,
more entertaining. I
moving
could probably
off.
just make it less so. Let's look at the names of some of our guys. Let's see.
Warning, your lordship.
Barry Thompson.
Warning, your lordship.
Declan Windsor. Because they do have some crazy, silly names on these guys sometimes.
Warning, your lordship.
William Kevin.
No taxes is good taxes. That's my motto. Morning, your lordship. No taxes is one thing, but what about a
Mopplehead.
small gift? Go
Rather
on.
weird name.
No taxes is good taxes. That's my motto. This policy of no taxes is
Short
the least we
sword
could
and
expect.
spears. Those guys should probably become defenders.
Our food stocks are dwindling, my liege.
Alright, so now we actually have... We didn't have that really any good names to look at. Also, these guys are little boys. When they come from here and turn into little boys, just wanted to point that out.
No taxes?
And they still have
Oh, that makes a nice change.
the same voiceover, which was kind of weird. But anyway, don't really have that many interesting names this time. Most interesting was Mopplehead, which you gotta admit is kind of silly to have as a name. Trying to think of something to say and failing. How nice of me. Oh well. Hopefully, oh well. Right, we now have the wood to build the armory. Yay! And stuff.
Wood needed.
Now we need wood for the bakeries, because we need more than one. Because as you can see, we're already starting to build up flour. I think I should make another woodcutter, because this wood is going awfully slow, to the point that our Fletchers, who are supposed to be making bow and arrows, don't have the wood to make bow and arrows. That's kind of not too good. So I'll leave that there, and see now we only have 10 again. And I think they'll have to get more wood by the time these guys chop down more trees anyway, so. Biggest problem now is getting the walls up before they launch an attack, because if they can charge right in, that's not gonna end too well. I'm going to put a wall over here instead of over here, because that gives my guys free access to a couple more trees. Because walking all the way over here would be one of the last things they do. Instead they try and walk out here unless there's no gate outside, in which they have to walk over here. So I'm going to try and force their pathing by not allowing a gate. Because I don't really need a gate, and they don't come from this side, so it's all clear over here. Because you can tell where they come from a little signpost. This guy's making bows, which is good. Still gonna need a barracks though, which I do hope I get enough wood in time. Be rather bad if I didn't. The king over there. We may actually have to use him in defense, because I'm not sure how fast it's gonna be. There's usually 3 or 4 attacks. Usually, from what I remember. From playing this game back in the ye olden days when I was young. Well, there's a second bow. And see, we're still building up flour. So we're gonna need another bakery. Once we get another bakery, I
Our
think
granary stocks are growing, sire.
we would be able to make better rations. So that way we can start taxing them so we get more money. So that way I can possibly build another Fletcher's and also have the money to buy the archers. That would probably be helpful. See, these guys are already going over here because that is apparently a closer position than the trees over here. Go figure. I have no idea where they get that from, but yeah. Is there any wood chopper going on the other side? No, there's that guy chopping the wood, cutting up his wood, but this seems to be a better path. And there's sapling brings back 1. I think once these guys come back, because I think that little sapling is going to be cut away, yeah. Once these guys come back, you'll have delivered. Now spend the resource to build a wall over here, so that way they don't walk all the way over there and hopefully start chopping the trees down here. And eventually down here. Which, with any luck, will hopefully make the job quicker, because I don't see how those are closer than those, but... well, the
A small group
AI
of the rat
thinks it
soldiers
is.
are heading to the castle.
And the rat is starting to come, which is great. Well, I have
More
that,
wood is
and I don't
needed.
have wood to make the barracks to buy these guys. Great. However, these guys got the logs they needed to start chopping their wood, so hopefully I can, well, get my archers before they come, because I don't know how long, well, how long. I'm just screwing up all over the place. How much, how many of them are going to be there? Did I say it there right this time? Sheesh. Well, that's just me for it. See, the Fletcher's already used 2 pieces of wood, which is why we need a lot. In fact, I'm kind of inclined to make another one over here. We'll drag another one of these guys out, and they, more importantly, I'll start chopping down these trees and using those. Well, we should, once this guy gives a return load, be able to build the barracks. And yay!
They're coming!
The perfect
To the
timing
ramparts!
as well.
We await orders!
Had
Archers, ready!
just enough people to use all of the bows I made. That is not that bad, considering I have the high ground. The worst part is that I don't have, well, a full complement of walls, which I'm going to hopefully put up right now. I'm gonna board over those just in case. And that. There. We technically should be sealed in against them right now. And I want to build another bakery and
Our granary
increase
stocks
this.
are growing, sire.
And
Our treasury is emptying.
Tax.
The people
Popularity
worship you,
neutral,
sire.
and now these guys go to shoot.
My boy is yours.
Actually, I can get
We
2 more
await
people.
orders. Me lord, we are on our way.
Here we go. We should be able to win. We have,
Instructions.
I think we have
Leave him
as many
now.
people as they do in terms of archers. And know that there's still a couple spearmen up there, but that's nothing because we have a ball. And as you can see, whoa, I heard someone die, but it wasn't one of them.
We
It was
await
one-
orders.
They shot a Fletcher. God dang it. As you can see, they're kind of, well, dying. And they're,
Yes.
most of their shots are either completely missing or hitting the side of the castle, which is always a plus. And now they send their 10, 15 spearmen. which again isn't too bad. More testing the waters attack than anything, I think.
More
Actually, I
wood
could
is
use
needed.
another baker, because I think that's kind of a build-up. Oh, I'm starting to hit my wall. Can we...
Archers,
I'm
ready!
gonna have to get down to actually shoot at them.
My bow is
Which
yours.
is kind of annoying. Considering they're just poking at the wall, and I can't hit them because they're too close to the bloody wall. But my woodcutters at least had consistent work throughout this entire thing. Just nice. Okay, that guy's dead, and since there's only 2 left, they're going to run away, and my archers are going to kill them. The end. We didn't get any more.
Me
So
lord,
let's just put
moving
the
off.
archers
Instructions.
back on top and
wood needed.
get the wood to repair the bloody wall.
Wood needed.
Since everything is relying on wood so much, I'm going to build another
Wood
woodcutter's
needed.
hut down here as soon as I can. So hopefully right now, as soon as that guy gets out the way.
We await
Another
orders.
archer.
We await orders.
Nice.
We are on our way.
How much gold do we have? Not enough to build another Fletcher even when we get the wood. Now that we have wood, we can repair the damages. Which it really didn't do a whole lot, considering. I think I'm gonna do is not finish a wall to protect the Fletchers, but start it. And then forget that the Fletchers need wood, and now they're going to walk all the way back, and then find out that we actually have wood. Great. Oy. Well, let's hope the slight decline in troops is still enough to hold them off. Now that doesn't look like it's actually growing, and I don't want to have my bakers idle, so I will leave that at that. And do we... Yes, but then we don't have any for the Fletchers, so let's just do this. That way leave plenty for the Fletchers, just in case there's a dip in the income of wood. Because I don't want my Fletchers to die during battle and stop their production. Because if Fletcher dies, then a new Fletcher has to come in, and any work the previous one had is cancelled. So if he was bringing a bow into the armory and he died, the bow is gone. Which isn't exactly ideal, as you would guess. I just took a drink there, so. It's still kind of weird to see this barracks in wood. Just so used to seeing the barracks in stone from playing Crusader so much, because that was the expansion, and expansion means extra content, and extra content means that's the one more people play. Also, it was the first one that actually had... Or did it? I was gonna say it was the first one that had a lobby system, but I don't think that happened until Stronghold 2. Can't quite remember. I didn't exactly play multiplayer games back then, because back then it was still dial-up. The only multiplayer games I ever even saw was my mother playing Warcraft 2 on Battle.net, and I never actually did that myself, because by the time I used the internet in a common fashion, it was Burning Crusade World of Warcraft, which was the second expansion, so that was like 2005 or 6? You know, it was a while ago, but it was past dial-up and past the early stages of the internet, which
We await
I still kind
orders.
of wish I was there
Yes?
for. It's just this
Leave
odd
him
feeling that I
now.
kind of am slightly past the things I wish I was in. I mean, it's kind of hard to explain. I'm trying to explain something that probably nobody really doesn't really matter to anybody. But yeah, now we are building up. We're getting a build-up of flour slowly, but now we should have another attack soonish. I would
We await
take a
orders.
gander guess at.
Archers, ready. Moving off. My
I have
bow is
all my
yours.
archers here. Now the only problem with having a solid wall is that my archers cannot shoot over said wall. However, I am going to widen these because while the enemy's archers fight mine, it's going to start coming to the point where their spearmen are already poking on the wall. They don't want a hole to appear in the wall. Oh, not enough wood. And I used it all like an idiot again. Is there anybody taking wood back? Okay, there's a guy in there chopping his wood. Chopping down the
We
wood,
await
so
orders. Me lord, we are
will
on
not
our
sit too
way.
long, which is good. Can't believe I forgot that again. I mean, once I can understand, but when I do it twice, yeah. Almost, actually, on the last 2 trees over here. And then all these guys are gonna have to travel over here, and I think by the end, well, okay, there's 3 more over here. I was gonna say by the end of this, we may actually have my people walking all the way to hell over here to get wood, but it doesn't look it. Let's see, 15, still at 15. This guy has yet to actually, quote
Our
unquote,
granary
start
stocks are
working.
growing, sire.
So, actually, nope, not quite yet. So I'll just finish this. I'll put another layer over here. And that's plenty. Now, I don't want a gate. I want a couple platforms on each section just so that way my people can get to them. Actually, I think I'll put a little thing
Wood needed.
over here since my cursor doesn't actually show in the thing.
We await orders. Instructions. Leaving now.
I think the reason I turned the cursor off is because some reason it showed a double cursor. Or was that with Psychonauts? I can't remember. One of the two. And I turned the cursor off in the recorder to prevent that. But oh well. I can still just do this. You can see the little wood icon. Well, just waiting for people to cut up the wood as per usual. And this attack is taking much longer to arrive than I thought it would have. I'm not sure if that's good or bad. Because it could be good that I have extra time. It could be bad that they think I had all this time to prepare something that I may or may not have to counter it. It's just... No, I'll do that after. I want to get the 4th Fletcher's workshop and more importantly have my Fletchers start bloody working. Because they're kind of sitting there and it kind of annoys me that they have to walk all the way around their huts. If a Fletcher's workshop didn't cost so much gold and stuff, I would think of
A message
creating
from the
one.
rat.
Prepare to grovel before me in my court. You do
Hey.
not have what it takes to defeat the likes of me.
Sure, I'll make a cooler looking one. And you can actually see in this one. Or granted, you could see in the other ones, but you can see better in this one. It's kind of weird how it actually leans against a wooden wall. I don't think that's all that practical. I feel like the wall is gonna collapse if that thing puts any sort of actual weight on it. But I still do have plenty of gold that I could have been using to recruit more archers. But alas, no wood to do so. Let's see, it's still building up. I have 17, and the last time I looked, I had 15 flour. But it's still building the hell up, which is good. The fact of how many people it's actually put into work. Do I have someone still on the fire? I don't think I do, which isn't too good, because that means I can't get any recruits. Ugh. Actually, is one of these guys...
The rat's troops are attacking.
I'm gonna say one of these guys over there is actually... Hopefully that got me...
We await orders.
Yes.
We await orders.
So quickly before they start to attack, put platform, and I'll put another platform here. There. Don't have enough wood. Oh, Nelly. That is a lot of guys. Hey, they actually stand up when I put my cursor on them, even though they're not mine. It's kind of weird.
We await orders. Yes?
Let's see, I
Moving
have
off, archers
17.
ready.
They have a lot more than 17. This could go either way. And I also have a considerable number of spearmen over there that I can't actually see. Where the hell are you guys going? Are they... No, they're just gonna shoot from there. And they're still going to kill my Fletchers, even though I specifically built a wall to protect them. Son of a bitch.
We await orders. My bow is yours.
I do hope, upon hope, that I have enough guys to kill this. Because I really don't want to do this again.
My lord, we are on our way.
Oh my god. So many people. I have
Instructions.
16, I had 17, they recruited one, so that was 18. Well, they're starting to fall up here. They don't have a whole lot. They just shot an entire volley.
We await orders.
My people are pretty hurt, though. There's still so many. Are they like... Well, they are dying. There's still the 4 guys over here.
Yes?
Yeah, I win. Or should do, anyway. Considering I have the height advantage, this should work perfectly. And as for people poking the wall, you can see why I built a turret over there that I hope defends. Be kind of annoying if it didn't. Are you really getting shot by...
Ready.
I was gonna say, are you really getting shot by people you can't shoot at?
Arrows ready.
Now this is gonna be some... Whee! Oh crap. And none of them hit him. Really? The hell are you guys aiming at? The trees behind him? Because even then, you still suck. Is his arrows hitting people? No. He's got hit by 1 arrow. Oh, there we go. I hit him in the head. Shouldn't that have counted as instantly dying? It's just funny to watch how much my archers bloody suck at shooting at this angle. Must be because of the wall in the way that makes it harder to see him there or something. Actually, the spearmen are the spearmen are going to get into the wall. Is there any over here? No, so the base of them are over here. Hit the mill at that arrow. See, there we go. Bloody hell. Just wanted to see how long it would take him to kill that one
My
guy.
bow is yours. Leaving
The answer
now.
was a
Me
considerable
lord, moving
amount.
off.
I wonder if my little
Instructions.
outpost
We are on our
thingy over
way.
here my guys can shoot from.
We await
If not, I'll
orders.
just put 2 guys over here and hopefully they'll be able to shoot those guys. We haven't made a single bow this entire time, probably because they were killing my Fletchers all the time. Yes, they can at least kill... Yeah, they can kill these guys. I think. Fortunately, since it's only 4 guys, it takes a while to kill that many.
Yes.
And we can't seem
Archers
to...
ready. My bow
We're gonna
is
have to go over
yours.
here to
Me
kill
lord.
those 2 guys. Oh, come on. Please tell me you guys can actually kill these. They're going to get through the wall by the time you actually manage to shoot them. And I think they can only shoot them now because they've knocked the wall so low that my archers can actually see
We
them.
have survived the enemy's onslaught.
Finally, sheesh. I think the timer is almost counting down to the next attack already. But at least we survived. Granted, my people could have acted a little bit smarter, but what are you gonna do? So you repair the walls. And they really just poked there the entire time. I
Instructions.
like how they're flexing. Because they won.
Leaving now. We
Alright.
await orders.
We got 3.
We await
We
orders.
just need the peasants. Now, I'm going to make it slightly more annoying for this side by doing that. And just so they don't get any ideas, hopefully that deters them from shooting at my wood choppers, because that would also be kind of annoying.
Yes. We await
Recruits
orders.
needed,
See,
sire.
hey, the flour actually went down.
Our granary
food is
stocks
still
are growing,
growing.
sire.
So let's solidify the little outpost over here. And you know what? Let's just do this. Connect it. Do that. And... you know what? Since I have so much,
Can't place that
I need
there,
a
my
wall
lord.
there first. Right. And make a little outpost here as well. So, now I have all these little protective towers for all of the archers.
We await orders.
Now we're getting a steady flow of bow and arrows now that my people aren't getting shot. So I think,
We await orders.
and I
Archers
hope
ready.
that we have this thing in the bag.
Moving off.
I may actually get enough
We await
archers because I
orders.
don't
My
want to put
bow is yours.
these hurt guys. I mean, the ones that are still in green could probably go. But I don't want to put the hurt guys on the
We await
towers because I know
orders.
those guys are going to be the first ones to get shot. And since they're going to be the first ones to get shot, they're going to be the first ones to die. And I don't want guys who are already almost dead to be the ones on the front lines. I want them up on the tower shooting while the guys on the front get all the damage. And again, I managed to screw up and use... I was hoping that there was a guy ready to deliver wood, but I just really am not thinking this time around. Oh, and I want to put another... Alright, I can't use a marker.
Wood needed.
Another one there as well. However, these guys only deliver 12 at a time, and I have 4 Fletchers.
We await orders.
So since those things cost 10, I can't even actually build one right now.
Me lord.
Still need another archer to go up on that one. And for some reason the king feels like visiting the people here. I need another 4 to go up in that corner. Oh, and 4 for here. So that I should, in theory, have enough time by the final attack to do that. Especially with this guy coming in to deliver some wood. And there we go. That last one is done, just for completionist sake. Because everybody knows I'm a completionist. And I will do this. There. So now, in theory, we should have this basically won. Basically being the key term. Because they're taking a while to actually attack again. You'd figure they'd have, if they had any sort of strategic sense whatsoever, they wouldn't give you enough time to actually build up in between your attacks. Or their attacks. They would just consistently hammer you and make you have a bloody hell of a time. But apparently, they don't have that tactical sense. I just realized I have 300 gold. If I had the wood, I could actually build even more Fletchers. But I do not. Well, at least these guys are almost done. There's a bow already. So that's another tower. Oh, I didn't seal that one up, but I don't have the wood. There we go.
We await
Oh, and
orders.
there's another 2.
Instructions.
Get up on there.
Recruits needed, sire.
Wait for the guy to be initiated. For a little
Recruits
bow.
needed, sire. We await orders.
Then Archer. And I should have that guy deliver and this guy deliver shortly. That's good.
A message
Oh,
from
there.
the rat.
Frightened?
No.
The glorious forces of Depuce will brush you aside, as I would brush a fly from my arm.
Well, you should probably get a cleaner castle if you have flies in it. Alright. It's kind of weird how the guys are walking all the way over here. I kind of... Well, I did kind of think they'd go over here, but I suppose that makes sense. Really now, I'm just solidifying every little branch of the wall. Can't put a wall on the fjords, though. Fjords, Fashita. However you're supposed to pronounce it.
We await orders.
That guy and one more. And wait for even more arrows.
We await orders.
I'm actually gaining food despite the fact I have extra rations. I could put it on double rations, but I don't think I have the baker capacity to actually do that. Actually, if I wanted any more of anything, I'd have to build another hovel, which would probably cancel that out, and they cancel that out anyway. So, and really, by now, with how little time is left, I don't think even if I tried to start...
The rat's troops are
Let's see,
attacking.
there's another attack. Yeah, oh my god, those are engineers. Son of a bee, I wonder what the hell he's going to do with engineers. Yeah, engineers kind of have the ability to produce, well, as you can probably guess, siege equipment. They could build anything from catapults to knock down your wall, to trebuchets to do that from a exceedingly long distance, although I don't think he'd build a trebuchet this early in the game, or a battering ram to knock down your walls. And if, well, there's 6 the hell is he doing with... Also, that is a lot of engineers. Now, what the hell is he doing with 6 tents? He's building catapults, because 2 people are going in each one, and 2 people man a catapult.
We are on our
That's
way.
great. Oh, yeah. That's catapults, alright. Son of...
Yes.
You guys... just
Archers,
get on the
ready. My bow is yours.
ain't no way, no how you're surviving. Look at the wall already.
The enemy has breached the Lord.
You get up here.
Leaving now.
I ain't leaving you stranded out there. Jeez. I don't think the catapults can actually shoot on top of my wall, though.
Instructions.
Jesus Christ. Sheesh. Now, when they say very hard, they mean very...
We await orders.
Are those guys literally shooting my barracks?
We await
Oh, there
orders.
goes those guys.
Can't get
Oh,
there, Lord.
they actually survived.
Yes.
Now, really, this is all a matter of surviving the attack more than anything.
Recruits needed, sire.
Any recruits, come on,
Needed,
come on.
sire. Recruits needed, sire.
I would very much like to get as many people as I possibly can out of this.
We await
Because
orders.
this is going to be a matter
Archers,
of my king
ready.
defending, well, everybody.
My bow is yours.
Yeah, I think my biggest fault
Me lord.
was the wood
The
deduction.
Lord is under attack.
And I don't know how you're supposed... I think I may just bump this down to
The
regular
enemy are
hard and
inside
do
the
a
castle.
check and see how hard that is, because I don't think even I could do this. I mean... Yep.
A message from the rat.
I am
I mean, I think
victorious.
I could maybe
After you.
do this, but I'd have to be near perfect, and I'm not that. I try to be, but I'm clearly not perfect. Look at how many archers there still are. I mean,
You have been
hey there, bad teeth. I don't know how you can bloody do that. I mean, with those catapults, they instantly knock your wall down, and since you can't make spearmen of your own, unless you had like 50 archers on a line of turrets, focusing them down, there wouldn't be any way, and I still think they would beat you. So, yeah. I'm going to bump it down in difficulty, and I will see you guys next time. That is a hell of a lot harder than I thought it would be.